My, where has the time gone? It's another year, 365 days plus from the last time we saw each other. This is New Year. This is Ron Diesel coming to you from this beautiful planet we call Earth. And I want to say this, okay? I want to say this in all earnestness, in all love. Most of you are not going to change this year, okay? You're going to be the same person you were last year, and if that helps you get to the next level of positivity or being a positive change, then I hope it does, and I hope this is a good video for you. I'm going to do a quick little recap of what I did last year. Okay, this is a new year. Nothing changed. Okay, you still have to do the same things in order to get different results. So many of you out there doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That is, as you know, the definition, the prime definition of insanity. That's crazy, people. Okay, first of all, you got to acknowledge your past. Okay, you have to end toxic relationships. Don't compare yourself with others. End the illusion of losing. All right, you don't lose really if you got the right perspective. You learn and surround yourself with the right people. Remember, we have one life. We have one life only to live. I gave you that 5 list in order to say this. It doesn't change. Once again, it doesn't change. Okay? You apply these principles to your life and your life will be better. But it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. This is a new year. The only way you can have a new you in this new year is if you have a new mind. And the only way you can have a new mind is if you have the right perspective. And the only way you can have the right perspective if you pay attention to your old perspective. Understand, we are trying to strive to get to a point to where we overstand. All right, we're so busy trying to sit at the table and eat and not realizing that we're on the menu. Okay, are you sitting at the table eating, or are you on the menu? Too many of you are on the menu and you think you're sitting at the table. Okay, listen to this. When you acknowledge your past, you look back and you say, listen, that's not right. You got to pay attention first, okay? Pay attention. You look back and you say, you know what? I see that. And I know that's not right. But I'm not going to change that because I have that disease. You know the disease to please. You got so caught up in saying yes. Yes. Oh, you do that for me? Yes. You do it? Yes. You know what? Would you, before the question comes out, would you? Yes. You know? When you don't realize that sometimes you got to say no. I mean, it's better for you. Sometimes you just have to say no. This is Ron Diesel coming to you and being straight with you. All right? And if you don't say no to certain things, you are giving people permission to treat you any kind of way. Because they know when they come to you, your answer will always be Y-E-S. And if they come to you with some nonsense, they know it's going to be Y-E-S. So you give them permission to come to you with nonsense, knowing they're going to get a positive response from you. Come on, people. This is a new year. Let it be a new you. So have a new mind. I was working for a guy, and we had an agreement. Okay? It's just like any other job, most of the jobs. You have certain hours you work, part-time job. I'm relieved at 10 o'clock, but you don't show up until 10:30 or 11 o'clock. One day, he says, can you stay until 12:30? You're not supposed to leave at 11 o'clock. What does that tell you? And I said, yes. I mean, later on, I changed that, of course, because I've grown. This is not just, I had my trials, my tribulations, but I also had my triumphs this past year. I said no eventually. Because what I was doing, I was giving him permission to abuse my time. I was giving him a permission to say that your time is not nearly as valuable as my time. You got the same 24 hours, 86,400 seconds, 1,440 minutes every day. Everybody has the same amount of time each and every day. It's about what you do with that time and how you allow people to abuse that time or use that time. Set boundaries for yourself, and you set boundaries for others to observe those boundaries. This past year, I lost a great friend because I was dealing with the wrong person. Remember, number 2, end toxic relationships. Okay? Sometimes you think you've ended that relationship and you really haven't. I ended a relationship, or how should I say, I ended a relationship where you just talk to a person, and sometimes you can stop talking to people and they feel like if you stop talking to me, then you can't talk to anybody. Really? Thankfully, this friend of mine had a husband that was so awesome. It could have turned out a different way. She gave information to my friend whose husband was so awesome. They said, we agreed, listen, if we're going to put you and myself in harm's way, then we just have to go our separate ways. Oh, I can love you from a distance. I can love you from a distance. But you brought toxic people into a toxic person into my life. And I can't have that. That is setting a boundary in itself. And remember, that wasn't a loss per se. That was a learning experience. So not only do I know not to deal with that person 100% across the board, I also know that I've learned a lesson from the loss that she caused me. And it wasn't really a loss because a friend is going to be a friend no matter what. And top that, she also came between me and the most beautiful woman probably I've had in my life outside of my mother. This woman had my back, my front, my side. And I allowed my involvement to dictate the loss of a person who was not just my partner, not just the mother of my child, but also a friend. So remember, in this new year, you have to take control of your yes and control of your no. When you say yes, let it mean yes, and let it mean something. When you say no, let it mean no, but let it stand for something. And as you go forward into this new year, remember, people, please help somebody else. Empathy trumps apathy all the time. This is Ron Diesel coming to you from this beautiful planet we call Earth, saying, listen, you know the mantra. If you be yourself, the most beautiful version of yourself, the highest elevation that creates an understanding so strong that it cannot be broken, that is love. So you must first love yourself before you can demand or command love from anybody else in this world or on this planet. I love each and every one of you. I have few friends. I trust when you show me trust. And you earn your trust because I'm going to give it back to you. And if you don't show it to me, I will move around. I will respect you. And if you don't respect me, I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm going to move around. Remember, young folk, stop acting a damn fool. Old folk, stop acting a damn fool. Okay? Where you think the young people getting it from? Be yourself and you can free yourself, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful year. You're going to have your trials and tribulations, but also you're going to have your triumphs. Let's go. Peace. I love you. One.